Yeah, Craig Reynolds, irrigated cropping farm at Kingupna. We grow maize mainly in the summer and your general winter crops in the winter: wheat, canola, faba beans.
I got quite a bit about 10 years ago. I mean, what's changed since then in terms of technology and practices?
We've probably learnt to be a lot more efficient with our water.
Yep.
Something new we're trying is poppies. The Victorian government's changed the rules so we're allowed to have a go at growing poppies, and it's good now the business has grown enough to have a couple of employees, so they get to do all the crap, all the frustrating stuff.
What's been the secret to that growth?
It's just a combination of getting better at what you do. I guess you just look around and see what's happening and keep trying new stuff all the time. That's all I've ever done. I enjoy doing new stuff or stuff that's interesting. It's also good to make some money every now and again.
A lot of time spent in a cab at those 2 points of the year. I mean, going around in sort of ever diminishing circles.
Well, it's 4 times of the year on this farm, so.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
So most of the work we do now has got half a dozen screens attached to it in the cabin. We've got the maize planter's got a screen in there that shows you where every seed's dropped in the paddock, so there's plenty to monitor with all that sort of stuff. It's putting out seed, fertiliser, liquid, fertiliser, insecticide, all in the one pass, so there's a lot to, I think it's got 5 different computer systems operating it, so there's a lot of stuff to actually keep your eye on when you're operating that machine.
So have you always lived in this
Yeah,
part of the world?
I've moved 3 times. Each time is about a kilometre down the road.
I mean, it's interesting because you can be in Shepparton, which is what, less than 10k away, and say, where's Kingupna? I don't know.
Yeah, well, how do you spell that?
So you're raised in this area?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was born. Yeah, when I was born, Dad had part of this farm, and I've just slowly expanded onto it. Some of this land's this bit of land we're driving through at the moment. My great-grandfather come over from Tassie in 1926 and owned some of this land here.
That attachment to the land, I mean, that's an interesting mix of reasons why you farm. I mean, there is an attachment to it, to a landscape, and there's an attachment to a family history as well, and then you have to combine that with the business side of it. It's part lifestyle, but a lifestyle that you've got to make profitable in order to sustain it. And everything you do is dictated outside.
It always bothers me putting grain on a truck and then 3 hours later getting a phone call from the truck driver saying, "Oh, I don't want to take this grain because of who knows why." So it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen often. They might find a weevil, or they might I don't know. It could be any reason. Generally 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, and truck driver says, "Well, I want to get home. I want to get this off." I've gotten into bike riding in the last couple of years, and I got a couple of neighbours that I go for a ride with in the morning when it's not too cold. I managed to fall off there just before corn harvest and sowing and busted my collarbone, so that's made the life a bit interesting for the last couple of months. You go off pretty quick at 35 k's an hour.
My arm's only just come out of plaster. Broke my scaphoid. And he sits with the digital revolution, and he's now in charge of this massive group. When I say massive, we're like talking $1 billion turnover. But he was saying, I've got no idea what our business will look like in 5 years. And everything we do is changing day by day.
Yeah.
And so he said, I've got to keep reinventing what we do every few months and how we do it.
And I guess that's something that I've found. The last time I talked to you, we were doing a lot of stuff with, controlled traffic and sort of bringing that into an irrigated landscape and auto steer and direct drilling and turning stuff into an irrigated landscape and double cropping, 2 crops a year and things like that. And we were pushing along. We made lots of mistakes and things like that. And now everyone's doing it. And it's only a few years later.
Just the ABC, but you occasionally played music. Did you have have you got a particular favourite genre?
Ah, not really.
No. Nothing you sing along to?
Ah, I can't sing. Not even in a tractor cab.